Hi guys, and welcome back to Flurt. I hope that you're having a really good start to your week. And this week I am going to be tackling the topic of catcalling and street harassment. As many of you have probably already seen on YouTube, one of the big trending videos right now is a woman walking around New York for 10 hours and documenting the amount of times that she is catcalled as she is walking around just minding her own business, not interacting with people. To me, that video is absolutely disgusting, and it truly portrays how women are treated when it comes to the streets. It's not very often that I feel like we hear about men getting catcalled as often, not to say that it doesn't happen. I'm sure when men watch this video initially, their first reaction is, oh, a man can't say hello to a woman on the street randomly just to be polite. And sure, they can, and I mean, women do it too. When I'm walking around my college campus, it's not uncommon to have people say hello. It's how you kind of project it to the person. In this video, it's not innocent at all, and you can tell by the voice that they are kind of looking for a little bit something more out of it. And it comes off a little bit more sexual. There's even one point where this guy follows her around for like 20 minutes and is walking right next to her. She doesn't make any eye contact, doesn't say anything to him, and he still continues to do it. Maybe men see these as compliments, but really it's harassment. It's how women feel like just regular sex objects to men. It happens to almost every single woman at least once in her lifetime. Men probably could walk around their entire life and never know what it's like to be catcalled. Especially for those of us who are taken and in happy relationships. Like, it doesn't even matter. There are so many times when I'm walking down the street or walking wherever, and somebody kind of projects that kind of sexual voice to me, and the second I say, oh well, I'm taken, I'm a lesbian, I don't like men, it doesn't matter. They still are like, oh well, that's really hot. That's sexual harassment. And you know, maybe if it was only like the once in a lifetime thing, maybe it wouldn't be as bad of a thing to experience, but it's the fact that we experience it so often and in so many intervals that there's always seems to be some kind of motive behind the catcalls, and that's why women take so much offense to these catcalls, because it happens everywhere. Maybe you think it's a form of flirting, maybe you think it's a compliment, but it's not. We don't like to just be focused on our physical appearance. Like, great, I'm glad that I'm attracted to you, but I'm more than just my physical appearance. It's sickening to feel that way, and I personally hate it, and I'm sure many women can agree with me that this form of harassment, getting catcalled and being objectified like that, is just offensive. It's when you do these catcalls, we see it as a physical motive. A lot of it just revolves around how rape culture is, because rape culture constantly says to women, this is what you do to not get raped, versus telling men not to rape. And this is why women get so uncomfortable when it comes to catcalling. It's more than just thinking that it's a compliment. It's the fact that when you show that physical projection towards women, they're afraid that you're going to actually make that move, because we have to constantly be on the lookout for ourselves instead of telling you that you are responsible. Victims get blamed all the time when it comes to rape culture. And I understand that men are victims of rape as well. It's just more common in women for this to happen, and it's more common to hear the victim getting blamed and hearing that women should carry pepper spray and shouldn't wear skimpy outfits. This is all just generalizations in the statistics. This is why women do not take catcalling so complimentary, and this is why women see catcalls as a form of harassment, because rape culture tells us that we should be on the lookout for men who actually just want our body, and that they are more likely to take advantage of us, and they are more likely to act upon that because no one ever tells them that it's not okay. So that's my vlog for this week. I got a little intense because it's something that I'm just very passionate about, and I want to know in the comments below what your thoughts on the videos were. If you think I'm right, if you think I'm wrong, just make sure that the conversation is healthy and positive, because this is a very touchy subject, especially for victims of different sexual harassments. So be kind, be courteous, make sure to be considerate of other people. I'm just trying to speak as a woman about this video and what my thoughts are. My thoughts might not even agree with most women, but I like to think that a good majority would probably agree with me. So make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you agree with me. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel to see me and the other vloggers talk about hot news topics and other various topics. And I will see you guys next Tuesday. Have a great rest of the week, and happy Veterans Day to all of our fellow US soldiers, and thank you for serving.